All right, y'all. How's everybody doing this evening? Or actually early morning, depending on how you look at it. Boy, time is flying. I promise you. I swear, it just flies, and before you know it, boom, it's Friday again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, boom, Friday. So it's crazy that close to how time is flying, and it's getting closer to Christmas. We only got like a couple of weeks to Christmas. I'm still doing my Christmas shopping because I'm always late. In fact, I'm actually getting stuff done quicker than I normally get it done. So this is nothing like sometimes I'm like the day before Christmas, I'm out still doing my shopping. That's the type of shopper I am. But um I'm not gonna say that I started early this time, but I started earlier than I have started in the past. But I'm trying to. So just not sure what happened there. But just going back to what I was saying, that I mean, it's Christmas is a really stressful time as is, but there's an extra layer, I think, of things that are going on right now, especially with the economy and just with all of the our lives are different. Our lives are not the same right now. It's not the same as it has been. It's you see a lot of things that um, were not the way it was in the past. And we talk about this a lot on my show, um, especially when you're dealing with racism and things like that. And you see certain things that were not necessarily on the surface starting to be on surface, like hatred amongst each other and things like that with Americans. You see what's happening to the Mexicans. If it was one thing I would say about the Mexicans, that they are extremely happy people. you know just a year ago you would see them just out, they blasting their music, like right around time like now they would be extremely happy, they'd be out in groups, everybody is together. You see them in liquor stores getting a little drink after they get off of work. Like they, if nothing else, they were our people that just brought happiness. I mean, they they happy people. You'll never get no you'll never see them really arguing with each other or arguing with amongst somebody else. There are some happy people, and just the whole roundup of them trying to get them out the country has just been it's been something to see, something to witness. You got troops in Washington D.C. American life is just not the same right now, and I think we all feel it. It's all starting to come to a head, and it's bringing a lot of stress. And then you throw the holidays in there and things like that. People aren't able to get what they want to get. They're not able to do what they want to do. So everything is just like it's a complete mess right now. That's one thing I could say I see on the surface. So with that being said, people are starting to feel that, and you can see people are starting to crash out. Like literally, they just it's so much stuff going on. People, they don't know how to handle it. You know, um, the stress level is like through the roof. I see on my Facebook every day people like, I can't handle this. I'm not sleeping at night. I'm feeling anxiety. All of those things are in play right now, and people are just stressing out and crashing out, doing some things. You see kids crashing out. They're not able to, parents are not able to do what they want to do for their kids, and kids are not getting that love. Because a lot of times, um, one thing about being a parent is, in order to get your kids what they want and what they desire and things like that, things you think to keep them happy, you always got to be at work working. You got to be at work working. And half of 50%, 75% of what kids want is their parents there in their life to be able to do things with them, not just on the weekends, but sometimes during the week. but we always at work trying to provide for them and give them a good life. Some parents have 2 or 3 jobs, so they're just not able to be there for their kids. And it's not necessarily their fault. I can't fault them, but it plays on kids. And they be like, where are the parents at? The parents at work a lot of times. The parents got to go to work. And it's just a mess that we in today. American life has become complicated. It has really become complicated. It's something to witness. It's crazy. A couple of instances you see that guy just yesterday got arrested for trying to stuff his girlfriend, beat her up. She jumped out the car, moving car, went back and caught her and threw her in the trunk. Like, I think he's being charged with attempted murder or something like that. I mean, people are really starting to crash out. You got marriages or relationships that are becoming toxic. We used to celebrate, oh, we got a toxic relationship, but that's not the way to go. These relationships right now are toxic. You see females fighting each other and they fight each other to damn near to death. Like, this is crazy. American life is really starting to, what I would say, go left. Not the right way. It's starting to go left. And people are really starting to really crash out. With that being said, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So if you got a comment, make sure you leave your comment. And then that way we can talk. Let me know if I'm on the right track. And are y'all feeling that? Are the people here who are watching this, are y'all feeling that type of pressure? I mean, money is getting tight. We was already living paycheck to paycheck. So with the tariffs pulling more money out of our paycheck, and we're not making more money, now a lot of us are not even living paycheck to paycheck. you know, we're not even doing that. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Then you throw in there the people taking people's food stamps. Like, to me, that's one of the biggest things, biggest no-nos you can do as a president is take people food out of their mouth. Like, we are supposed to be a country that is so rich that we should be able to take care of everybody, feed everybody, and now we're to a point where they don't even want to feed people no more. And you see that, you physically see that. And it's crazy. Everybody on Facebook trying to become viral and go viral and do these crazy things. You see females out here just taking it all off just to try to get views and try to get paid on Facebook. I said that before because the two match together. If you taking people, first of all, for females, if you take their food away, you take their ability to be able to survive on their own. One of the first things they're gonna do is go to selling it. They're gonna go to selling it. That's the oldest profession. That's like I don't. That's like my last resort. I'm gonna go to selling it. Now you got on Facebook where you can, take off your clothes and get a bunch of views. And you go right now, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, wherever you go, and you're gonna see half naked females on there. It didn't used to be like that. Like, you may see them every once in a while, but it's like every single page somebody turn around showing their ass. Somebody got the shortest clothes on, just every day, all day. So it's a mess. I don't know how we can get back to the way that we was. I don't even know if there's a path to get back to the way we was. But people are just it's becoming too much for people, I think. The images that you see is becoming too much for people and they starting to crash. What this kid say, crash out. They came up with a term of I'm gonna crash out. People are starting to crash out. And it's sad to see that because we were really starting to, become something greater than that. But now it's like everybody just crashing out. And that's a sad see, especially around the holidays. I think you're gonna see a lot more of it. Um, And that's definitely not a good thing. I see on the news all the time, even at birthday parties, you see. We just had a shooting at a birthday party, so I think these things are going to be more. It's going to be more common in these next couple of days and months, especially around the holidays. So, my advice, y'all: make sure y'all check on people y'all love, keep your hope together, and let's pray about it. All right. So I'm gonna end it with that. Make sure you